Hi, my name is Desmond, and this is my story. I'm 27 years old. I was born and raised in the Bay Area. When I was 19, I had my beautiful daughter, and unfortunately became a single dad. A couple years later, I met my girlfriend, Kayla, who then just recently became my wife. In my life, I struggled with a lot of things. I've experienced abuse from the age of 3 to early elementary. I grew up in a blended family where there was a lot of conflict and broken relationships. I was homeless for a while after my daughter's mom and I separated, but God never left me. When I met my wife, I was very broken at the time, very angry, and I had very low patience and was just lost. I grew up in the Mormon church, but my relationship with God didn't get stronger until I moved to Lemoore with the help of South Valley, my wife and her family. In the beginning, when I first moved to Lemoore, I didn't care to really come to church. And when I did, I was more open to hear what was taught just to argue it based off what I knew growing up in the Mormon church. However, 2 years later in 2021, Pastor Ricky joined the church, and this is when my heart started to change. During this season of my life, I was praying to God to help change me, to be more patient, open-minded, and to not take life for granted, because I would let a lot of things bother me when I was dealing with depression and anxiety. Just recently in September 2024, I had just started working. Just recently in September 2024, I had just started working a new job. And 1 month later, October 4th, I was involved in an explosion. I had just sat down for a break when the elevator exploded 10 feet away from me, and I was caught on fire. I was airlifted to CRMC Hospital in Fresno and felt that I was burned all over my face, neck, hands, my calves, my knees. Both my arms and my left shoulder. And it was then God showed me how precious life is and how much I was loved. God became my strength by catching my thoughts before I could think the worst, and I've truly come to learn how faithful He is. He never left me. I've seen Him give my wife strength while taking care of me. His love shined through her and everyone else who came to see and help me. My wife's family, my family, our friends displayed God's unconditional love and faithfulness through their actions during this tough time in my life. I've seen His love mend the broken relationships in my family because my accident brought everyone together. I've even had certain conversations with my dad that I've always prayed for. I would like to conclude by encouraging everyone watching this to not underestimate what being in God's Word can do for you and how it can change your life. I hope and pray that you keep your eyes and your heart on the Lord and allow Him to transfer your life, because He has transferred mine forever.